All right. Hey, Red. Can you hear me okay? There you go. There's a link. Thank you, Blue. Can you guys hear me? Pretty good. I know we got that cord in the way. Gotta, I don't know, check and see if I can get an extender to move all that out of the way. Right on. Hello, Nickels and Dime. Hey, Ray, is that link working for you to be able to go in, or? Oh, I see there.
Dude, I'm just trying to flip my camera. Edit.
Yeah, I had to find you.
I fell out. I accidentally fell out. Remove from stream. Red. I know I got buttons in here to do this. Oh, they're at the bottom. Cam. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to go into mic and camera, and then flip the back camera. I was gonna do full facial, and I set up a thing behind me, and I was trying to practice some lighting and see what that would be like, because I don't care about showing my face on other people's channels, really. I mean, now that I'm kind of phasing out of here, I got a video I didn't check, but I'm getting a lot of subscribers over on Rumble today.
Oh,
I
yeah?
think it's one I might not even have posted here. It's called How to Keep Californians from Entering Your State.
Oh, yeah, I did get to see that. It was pretty good. I liked it. Oh. We lost Red.
Sorry, man.
No, you're all right. I just trying to figure this all out.
You're
That's
chattering.
all I'm trying to do. Oh, am I?
Okay, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You hear me?
You're breaking up like a robot, am I?
No, you're fine.
Okay, I can kind of understand you, but it totally sounds like one of those people who smoke so many years they got to hold that little machine on their throat. Hi, Bobby, you want to come over and clean out my fireplace?
So you think it's these headphones? Might be doing it.
Ask the people in the chat what they hear.
What do you guys hear? Do you guys hear chattering?
You're chattering so much, it's hard for me to tell.
Nickel? Bluefoot?
That sounds good. Something happened good.
Oh, yeah? Huh. I didn't even do nothing.
That don't even matter behind me. Nope.
No. Let me take these headphones off and see if that changes it.
No, you sound great. You sound great. You're good. You're good.
Oh.
You're good. You're good.
Good?
You're good. Yeah, you're good. As soon as something happened, you were good.
Wow.
Yeah, you were good. You were good before you took your headphones off. Look at mine. Still got morning bed head. That's really that's really cot bed. Not yeah, I guess it's an army cot. Well, it's the one they use now. I gotta show that damn thing. Especially people who got back problems. It's not gonna do your marriage any favors. And that heater's loud. But I'll tell you, it's the best damn night's sleep. And because I got it's 8 feet long. It's huge. 42 inches wide. It's huge. And prices dropped considerably. Actually, I went back and bought double extra canvases and whatever. So I'm sleeping. The heater is blowing underneath me, heating my whole body from underneath. It's like being in a womb, like the bottom half. That's how comfortable you can imagine it is with a blanket. It's a womb with a cozy blanket and a good pillow. Best night's sleep I ever had in my life. Disco bed. Look it up. I have the bunk bed set, the extended bunk bed set, so I could sit up on the bottom bunk and my daughter's above me and I still got the head clearance and everything.
Right on, man. That sounds pretty cool.
I'm going to have to be the Marlboro man right now. Hey, kids, don't do this.
Hey. Yeah, me, I don't know what it is. I've been sneezing and then getting right up there in my upper shoulders. Just straight pain every time I sneeze. It's like, man, hurts like crazy.
On the back side or front side or on top?
Just right there in my shoulder blade.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Is there a nurse or a practitioner or a doctor in the room? Is anybody even watching this? I can't tell. I can't see anything. I'm in the studio side. So what do you think about I think maybe next time we should practice a private live stream where you send a couple people invitations and then get in the room and see what happens. If you think you're going to go, we're going to, however this is going to go down. Is this going to go down privately, then edit it, make it exciting and put it out?
Right.
Just invite all the drivers and the team, the channel owners.
We can give that a try. I'm going to flip this other different camera, see if this works and if my sound goes away.
Is your sound coming through your new camera?
The new webcam's being used.
I had to hold a Budweiser in a commercial one time, and they totally distort your hand. It's never comfortable as it looks.
Bang.
It was a bottle. It was a long neck bottle. How did you have my hand? I'm like, how did you come up with that? How do you guys constantly come up with the most awkwardly feeling things that you have to do and you put them on camera, but yet people don't notice how awkward they are? Like how oddly you hold a can so you don't cover up any part of the label.
Huh.
I'm working on it. Remember that? Are you old enough to remember this? I dare you. I dare you to knock that off my shoulder.
Yeah, I think I do remember that. Let's see here. See if this here works. Hey, you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
All right.
How do you get out that ring around the collar? Ancient Chinese secret.
Oh, Confucius
Remember that one?
says.
All temperature cheer, I think. Ancient Chinese secret. No, it's not. You guys got no secrets. You guys steal from each other. You guys steal from us. We know.
We know what the deal is.
You're using Tide. So you look chilly. Are you out in the garage? No.
Yeah, I'm out in the garage.
Okay. Oh, you did the same thing I did, but we're both off. I got the canvas behind me. This is my $9 canvas from Menards.
That's just a little sheet from Walmart. Walmart special. Wally World.
Okay, so I think this is really good as far as like the latency.
Yeah.
Very good. And I'm being throttled. And if there's anybody that is happen to be in the chat that's telling us differently, let us know that, like, no, you guys are way off. Or I'm starting to hear an echo now, which is, but if I turn my volume down just a hair.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Yeah, you're like muted. No, don't hear you. No, nothing. Really? Ooh. Still don't hear nothing. Nope. Hi, Pammy Jones.
They're not there right now. They're not there right now.
Oh, okay. Well, whenever they come back, and you can go there and ask them, see if you can go there and play.
I'm getting the chatter.
You're getting the chatter again?
Yeah. It's chattering your voice, but even when you're not speaking, I can hear the chatter. If you go into where it says it has the little now I hear you. Speak.
Hello.
Yep, perfect. Maybe it's just the latency in getting started and then it goes away after a second.
That could be it.
That seems to be. But I was gonna say, if you went into where it says camera and mic, where it has like the little flower gear icon, you probably have, if the microphone that is on your head right now fails you could drop that menu and go into the computer microphone, which probably won't sound as good, but I can
pull this or off and we can check and see the difference.
Yeah, do it through the buttons. Ooh, now there's the echo.
Now there's echo?
Yeah. The next time we do this, I'll do this from my computer laptop and I'll have my similar headset on my head. And that way a third person can even come in, and if they don't have earbuds or headset, we could still get away with it.
Okay. How about now? That changed?
It's beautiful now.
That's the headset.
Now it just did a little, not a chatter, but a kind of a stain where your word just got frozen on one of your vowels and it just like that.
Wow.
So, but it could just be me because I'm past my threshold for gigabytes on Amazon. So everybody in the chat could be saying it's fine.
Right. You guys, is there like a delay on you guys' end in chat?
I'm going to play around with camera. I was testing the Energizer battery with this one of these little things that everybody always gets to put their coins or toys or whatever on, you know. And I have a little felt pad that's supposed to make these cars not roll, but it ain't here. This battery's been in there for close to 40 days, running every day, and I painted over the solar part.
Right.
So I think I paid $9 or $11 tops for this spinner thing. It has battery and the solar. I painted it flat black all the way around and the crystal clear top. Then I cut a piece of felt for it. And then I put that battery in there. It's the second battery because I lost track of the days before. So I'll tell you what, that's the way to go. Whatever models, a lot of these models don't have AA battery. They only have solar, and I have that model. And when I was doing the pan and gold, I was trying to use that back then, and it was not freaking working out at all. Oh, man. All right. Are there any tests we could do? Do you want to? Oh, yeah, you can't because we're doing it live. I was going to say if you wanted to run Sherry Ward's video, but you cannot.
No.
And I'm going to be picking my driver probably in the next day or two. Probably do that along with giving away this awesome thing, which there's still a day to sign up for. I think there's probably not a soul between you and I that between our two channels that hasn't gotten in on it.
Right.
But yeah, I'm going to give this thing away in the next day or two. And I'll draw my driver at that point. And then I will make a little. Oh no, I can't do it. That has to be private. So yeah, so I'll still do it at the same time. Send you the video in the next day or two, and then sometime next week we'll announce the drivers.
Right on. Yeah.
Okay, and anybody watching?
Yeah, when I get all the videos.
Yeah. So if there's anybody watching, and you want in on the metal detector, just go. There's 4 or 5 videos all about it. Go back to the first 1 or 2 or 3, and all you're doing is jumping over to the Rumble app, which is just like YouTube. If YouTube and what's the name of that app where people, that dating app, Tinder and YouTube together. Once you start subscribing to people, the Tinder part gets hidden. But if you're not subscribed to anybody, as soon as you open that app, you're on the swipe left and right, which is where you earn all those tickets. And now all of a sudden, now we got like close to 22, 25 people on the team. And now we have a running total of tickets at the top of the board. So you could see all the combined tickets from all of the people on the team on any given time. Grand total.
Right.
That is cool.
Yeah, it is.
So what you need to do is you need to get your link and get that out there. Because all I'm trying to do on my channel is everybody who gets on is for everybody to cross to subscribe each other. It's a bad thing here on YouTube, but we're walking onto a big desert island, a big empty cruise ship, and we're trying to indicate that we are a clan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they could see that these 30 to 50 people are all subscribed to each other. And they all have coin-related names or videos, except for Terry 911, who is demolishing anybody in the silver community on that app by posting cute videos of his kittens cuddling in the spoon position like a couple of newlyweds.
Yeah, he's got it going on. That's for sure.
He is kicking it on that app. He is kicking it. You just got sustained, not chatter.
The extension thing here.
Yeah, you're freezing. Yeah, now that you got your hand in there, your hand is it's getting choppy on your end, but it could be my fault. Now it's good. But when you were grabbing for them wires and stuff, it was your hand wasn't there, and then it magically appeared.
Wow.
So it was dropping frames. But again, that could be me, and everybody else could be getting it fine.
Right.
In the chat, everybody in the chat could have. When he started plugging that in, did you guys see his hand like disappear and then appear like we were dropping frames, or is everything smooth?
No, I think we're the only two in here.
Okay. Well, anybody who wanders in, we're just seeing what the system's going to be like for the Gibby 400, because you can only do the Gibby 400 once. And you got to catch it on tape.
That's right.
Oh, you're going to try out that thing now. Good idea. Or are you already plugged into it?
Yeah, I'm already plugged into it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we got to get more cameras.
Are there extensions that way I can just like draw this back for the cord?
Dude, it's so weird you said that. Right before I went live, I got my hands on an extension cord. I'll throw it in here, but the bad news is I got it at the Dollar Tree and I never tested it.
Right.
So
I can get those myself here.
Maybe if they're in stock. It's a double-sided female USB port. No, it's one side female, one side male. And it gives you an extra 3 feet. So if they do work, electrical tape them together, and you can make a 10-foot one if you got to get a camera that far away from the computer to get to the other side, of the broadcast.
I'll definitely do that then.
Yeah.
I'll go
if you
get
have
those.
your computer set up in the middle of the broadcast, and you know what I'm saying when I say broadcast, right?
Yeah.
The broadcast you had to order several months ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so that from end to end, if you put your computer in the middle, you only got to go, I think, 11 feet in each direction, maybe, because I think the whole broadcast is 22 feet.
Right.
So
that should work then if I got those.
Yeah. And so they don't come on tape. Do the little bit of electrical tape, even electrical tape them into the back of the computer, because one kid walks by, helping you out, and you're probably going to have plenty of hands helping you out.
Right.
That way you don't lose that one camera, because you might not know until you flip to that camera, and wow, it'd be so easy if I was there and I can capture half of the action, because we only have split seconds to catch each shot. If there was a whole second StreamYard broadcast going on, I don't know. And here's the bad part. Oh, you got time out a second. Hit your mute. You need to talk to your wife. Hit your mute.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
I think it was just the door to the garage opening up.
Oh. Okay, now if you play around, you should have some options on how to split the screen. See what you could do to split the screen.
Okay.
And we got to get you a second camera. Actually, you have a second camera. If you go to where it says, let me check. Okay, no. If you go to that little flower that says camera and filter, or camera and mic, and it's a little tool, if you click on that and then click on cameras and hit the drop menu, there should be a second camera there.
Oh, show advance.
What's that?
Yeah, I clicked it. I got the webcam.
Oh, you've already been through that part of the menu?
Webcam, and then the True Vision is my on the laptop. But
Okay,
I can only click one for one to show up.
right. That's what stinks. You have to leave the broadcast, go look at that to switch between cameras. And you're going to be making some
Yeah,
split
I can do
second
that.
decisions that day, you know? So like, is that
Right.
something you want to set up, and get involved and just do a bunch of dry runs on your own of running through all of the camera angles for the entire broadcast,
Yeah.
that, so it's like, get a little bit of muscle memory, I guess is the word. Maybe if that's going to be live and public. If it's going to be live and private, then you can go back to what I think is the much safer route, and that is, and let me show you. This is, let me get some light. This is a spray paint can lid and a broken tripod piece, and the world is full. If you ask everybody for these broken tripod pieces, the top part, you're going to get something like this. And I just ripped the legs off this, put it to this. You need like 5 of these, maybe 3 of these. No matter what, whether you're using the camera.
All right. I got 2 of them.
There you go. Now, but what I'm saying is buy the garbage ones. If you could find them at the dollar store, get them what you could do is you could go online for the Dollar Tree, order them, and they show up at your store. I'm 99% sure, because they still got selfie sticks, and you rip the bottom off of one of these selfie sticks. Where's one of mine? I gotta have one here. And basically, I don't rip it apart. I take the selfie stick and I tape it to a pony clip, a bigger one though. So the rod's coming out here. I duct tape it there, and then I got the selfie stick attached to this, and I can attach to anything that is vertical.
Ah, right on.
Horizontal gets to be a bitch, unless you get, because the pony clip's only going to clip onto something like this, which puts it straight up in the air.
Yeah.
So that is one of, I break these things because I always buy the cheap ones, but I am sure the dollars, and it's only going to cost you $1 to order it. They don't charge you extra for ordering it and shipping it to a store. They're just trying to make the sale. And you don't have to pay for shipping if they could deliver it to the store. And I'm only saying that because I've seen people pick up stuff at the store before. Maybe it's just that particular store. I don't know. But I have seen people come in and get pre-ordered crap. So
right on.
that right there, if you ask people for the broken selfie sticks, as crazy as it'll sound to them. Oops. Damn it. What did I do? What did I do? Private chat. I tried to put it back on there. And I did.
Yeah. Oh, you went out again. So yeah, I hope you guys had a good day today.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm giving
You're fine.
you all the practice you need in the world for bringing people into the chat.
You're fine.
I'm just gonna hold it though. And lean it. There we go. Oh, jeez. So All right. What other quandaries do we have ahead of us? Is getting the mold out to Indy, collecting the $30 from each team. That's actually, they need to just PayPal Indy friends and family.
Right. If they don't feel comfortable doing that, they can get a hold of me, and then
And you know what I
I'll
did,
transfer the funds then.
I have a big giant race tire, and I have a Silver Eagle that was like plastic one that I painted it silver. It was gold that came off of a flagpole that's small enough. They're both scale enough to, if this doesn't work out, but I'm sure it will, which I will start as soon as we're done with this, because I can't make any guitar picks till I'm done with your thing, and I got to start making guitar picks yesterday. So
Right.
because this space has to turn into guitar pick space. And so I'm sure that's going to turn out just fine now that I sucked all those problems out of it, because if that simple problem wasn't there that I had before, then the one I had before would have been absolutely fine.
Right.
You know, so let's see what else is what was it? Oh yeah, we were talking about the audience, the live audience. Yeah, you don't think those people would work, huh?
For the
Yeah.
twist.
How do you guys deal with the number of beds versus the COVID laws and all that stuff? I mean, does that affect the room, that how you set it up and how many beds are in there?
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't. I don't know. I don't think it has affected.
That's all dependent on your county and your town and all that. Those are the
Right.
only, yeah, those are the only
Right.
people.
And we also have a sheriff that goes to the church also, so he has to
Oh,
say
he's
nothing.
awesome. That's awesome. That way he's kind of your guide on don't
Right.
step across that line. You got to do this. Make sure the room's 65 degrees.
Yeah. He's on it too, you know. But at the same time, his thing is, God's way, not what other states' way is.
Yeah, that's really cool. Gosh, that's really cool. And by the way, if anybody, what's the name of your church again?
Family life.
Family Life Church in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Vernon, Illinois. I got a video. They can go to one of my videos, and you'll see a family life, and it'll show everything about it.
Here's what happens. 6 months, 5.5, 6 months a year, Gibby's tiny little church turns into a shelter for people who are displaced from having a roof. People who don't have anywhere to go. Like yesterday, they would have been outside all day. But Gibby's church has given them a place to stay warm and provided some blankets and some beds. And they have quadrupled their electric bill, because instead of heating the room 3 days through the room to full, amount, 2 or 3 days a week, they're doing it 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So they quadruple their electric bill to what amounts to like what I would imagine to be near or better than $4,000 based on the size of the building. Because industrial electric is not quite as cheap as home electric. So don't think of your own electric bill. Think of, an industrial electric bill, and you're running $240. And anyway, so if you guys want to get involved there, all the information to get the money directly to the church so they can provide food, some more blankets, some clean pillows, sheets. Even we're talking Tide. We're talking laundry detergent. We're talking the basics, soap, so people could clean their feet. Things like that are very well needed, like literally bullseye center of the United States right now, as COVID has shooken the lives of many people who were working independently, people who were upper middle class, independent business owners are no longer. They are, those are people without jobs. Now they have to try and get into the workforce with the rest of us. So please, if you're in a blessed position on this glorious weekend, please feel free to help out what Gibby is, it's kind of his ball of wax. It's kind of like his his time is dedicated to that. Am I correct, Gibby?
Yes, mine and my wife's time. She ended up doing 2 days. It was kind of unexpected. She ended up doing Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Spent the day there, and I was like,
Ooh.
it's a little quite a bit.
Yeah. Wow.
Anyway, but we currently, I think we currently have 20 people there that are staying there,
Nice.
and we're
And you
doing
guys
what
have
we can.
capacity. What's your capacity? Like 30 or something?
If we need to bring out more cots and bedding for them, we'll find a place for them.
Wow.
I mean, if we have to extend to another room, we will. Right now, we got them right there in the sanctuary.
The whole sanctuary is turned into a place for people to survive through the winter.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of, and you know what I've learned, and is probably the hardest part of it, is that for some reason, people who are receiving help from others will get mad at those people helping them first. And it's a weird psychological thing that I don't think anybody even has control over. I don't know what it is, but I have seen, somebody said it to me when I was young, and I've successfully seen it happen dozens of times throughout my life. And that is, when you go to help somebody, even if you're keeping your nose out of it, even if they don't know who's giving, it's not that uncommon for them to lash out back at you. And, maybe it's a pride thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of is. Sometimes it kind of hurts their pride. They want the help, but they don't know how to go about asking for it, in a sense.
Yeah, that's dangerous for moms. Young moms who are probably affected by this the most. Because dad stops paying child support, and then mom loses her job as a waitress, and ba-boom.
Right. And there is a policy that we can't have the kids there for them. We have to help them out and get into a different place that's more set up for to have kids.
That's good. That's real
And
good.
but yeah, we try to get them set up to get back up on their feet. Also, they need their documents to do that, to get a job and all that. And then eventually, if it rolls around to they end up being able to save up their money and get a place of their own.
I don't know if I told you this, but since I was a kid, I've had this idea in the back of my head, and I have kind of an inventor's mind. I'm not saying it's a great mind, but I'm saying that's the way my mind works. Like, what can I make to fix this problem? Is like 200-300 square foot apartments with lofts. So the bedroom's up above the kitchen and the bathroom, and the front room is open to whatever the loft height is. That way people can have an address, have some self pride, and maybe make these not just apartments or condos, but make these freestanding houses that are maybe 500 or 600 square feet or 300 square feet with the loft idea. It's small. It could be in a community, gated, protected. And if these people are able to get a mortgage, even if it's just for a $30,000 building, that's only progressing where they need to be to catch up with the rest of us.
Right. And we are currently in the works on something like that. Probably maybe by like a block away from the church, there's a field open for to be able to.
Now, the problem is most of the zoning laws want you to have 1,500 square feet minimum in a dwelling. So the only way to keep these people off the street is to give them less than 1,500 square feet. because that's not an option in these times.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to grandfather some of these smaller abodes in, because it would be really nice if you could get a 1-bedroom with a loft with a single mom and 2 kids somewhere safe and warm she could be this winter.
Yeah.
And if it costs as much, if it costs 3 times the amount or 4 times the amount of one of those pre-ordered sheds from Menards, why not?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't cost. Now, the thing I do like about the tiny house community is that you can buy the most extravagant marble counters and the best this and the best that, and it doesn't cost much because you don't have enough square feet to get into it costing anything.
Yeah.
So that's the other nice side. I want to get one of those heated toilets this winter. This toilet seats that heat your bum.
Yeah. Make sure it's U.S. made.
That would be a nice donation to the church. That would be a nice Christmas gift for them people who are out there all day when they're not sleeping, because they probably leave, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And, this way we can get them back up on our feet and not be we call that liable just for us to just
Oh,
be there for them. I mean, we do that to help them try to get themselves back up on their feet, and
hopefully
we
they
don't
do.
want to we don't want to able we don't want to able them to not do nothing.
I see. That makes sense. So those things are about $182, the butt warmers for the toilet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess there's better ways to spend $182 at the church than a butt warmer. But it sure is a nice way to wake up in a cold morning.
Oh yeah.
That'll make you say, today's going to be a good day.
Right. So yeah, we've helped out some so far. They what is it? Maybe 6 to 8 people have gotten a job now. So that's pretty cool.
That is nice. And the thing is that the reality of it is, me and you are like just an ice slip away from being in their shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not like, you don't get to pick whatever car you want to drive in life. You're a working man working 60 plus hours a week, feeding 8 people in the small town America.
Yeah.
Living on Main Street. I mean, you're not, a billionaire. You're not financially blessed. You're blessed with opportunities based on your failures in life, as I am.
Yeah.
Opportunities to to help others through our failures in life. But yeah, Gibby's doing this. And he and I are both. I'm probably a little bit closer to homeless than you are in my situation, but we're both in the big scale of the picture, pretty close to that side, and that does soften your heart to it. I think a lot more than people who are living in 3,200 square feet.
Yeah.
Because you're right there next to it. You see it every day. And how many people from your work, I was wondering this, do you see on Sunday at church?
We try to have a mandatory for the ones that stay in there, and prior to them having work.
No, I mean your work. I mean, off the subject of the shelter.
Oh,
If all the people that you see at work, because you're in a small town, and your small town is supported, I'm guessing, largely by this large company.
I would say 3 people.
Oh, that's not much.
Yeah, a lot of people, they live out of town, 30, 40 miles away.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. They live a couple towns over in a bigger town.
Right.
Before you called, every time I think Mount Vernon, I think Mayberry. I don't know if anybody else does, because Mount Vernon was right next to Mayberry, right?
No.
What was the next door? Mount something.
Mount Pleasant.
Was it Mount Pleasant? I still think, every time I hear Mount Vernon, when I'm driving through Mount Vernon or whatever, I always think of Mayberry, and I was just thinking that it would be. So I looked it up, and I found the authentic Mayberry police patch. I was thinking about putting it on a baseball cap for myself, just for fun, because I love that show. I don't know.
Right on. Go Barney 5. Keep
Go Barney.
one old bullet in his pocket.
Some days, on a good day, I could do a good Barney Fife, but today's not the day.
Right. Now, one thing I did find out, I was looking on about my town and how they came up with Mount Vernon was because of, first they were going to call this Mount Pleasant. And then they're like, no, let's go along with Washington, because Washington lived in another state town that was called Mount Vernon.
Okay.
And so that's where they went along with that. But it was close. It was going to be called Mount Pleasant, and we do have a little town called Mount Pleasant close to us.
And they decided, then those people were at your meeting, and they're like, hey, they're not using Mount Pleasant. It's all ours.
Right.
That's how that went down. Them dirty people over at Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
It's a dirty town.
Yeah, that was back in the 1800s when they did that. So yeah, this town was almost close to being called Mount Pleasant.
What year was that established? Late 1800s or early?
I think it was the mid.
Yeah, the town I was born in was like 1865.
Right.
That's why I was asking. I was wondering what might have got established first. Where were people putting their personal stock in at the time? Mount Vernon becoming a big town, or Des Plaines, Illinois becoming a big town?
Right. And we did have a Supreme Court, and that's where Abraham Lincoln would come to.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's called the Goshen Trail. And back in the old settlement days and what have you, they would come right on through. And had a big Supreme Court, and it got changed to the appellate court now. And they got a statue of Abraham Lincoln.
You broke up on statue of Abraham Lincoln, but again, it could be on my side.
Oh, yeah, they had the statue of Abraham Lincoln there on the yard.
Oh, it's still there?
Oh, they still got it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
With all the crazy crap going on today. Oh, man, I'm editing myself so much, trying not to say the wrong thing, trying to talk about whatever we got to talk about. So, the audience thing. That's how we started talking about the
oh, yeah.
If you'd like to contribute, go into Gibby's videos. I think it's actually the one video that doesn't have a thumbnail. It's a black screen. It's either that video or the one above it. So it's only like 3 or 4 videos back. If you want to help out the church that Gibby belongs to, that helps people who temporarily don't have a roof over the head, whatever the word temporarily might mean, might be years, who knows? There's a lot of, if you want to give Gibby's church information and their PayPal or however they receive money is there. I'm sure it's really easy. And like we said, they quadruple their electric bill 5.5, 6 months a year.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I was going to say, and under the circumstances of COVID, I was thinking, the audience would be, could be derived from, like friends of your kids or something, but that's not even an option with COVID. There is no option for that. I guess we'll go with the option like you said, but like I said, man, I tried so damn hard to find what you said to look for to fix that issue, to cover that issue, I should say. So maybe there is, if there's something out there that'll fix it, I'll find it and I'll send it to you, and I'll copy it and send it to you.
All right. Right on.
Wow. And this is the new camera that you're working on right now?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
blues
This is what I got for Christmas.
the blues are beautiful. I think it's a
Yeah.
nice one, man. Yeah. What was the brand on it again? Panasonic?
Oh, dang! I don't have the box out here.
I can't remember, but it's a nice one. It's not little. It's smaller than the Aaron Krause cam that I have.
I believe it's called Logi.
Oh, Logitech.
It's
Like if
kind of
you,
like, yeah, it's through like Logitech. Yeah, I checked this. Yeah, Logitech. Yeah, Logi.
they say that Logitech, and I bought them because it makes they make a headphone piece like the one that you're wearing for operators, and they say it's the best sounding like for like it literally gives a professional level audio, and people use it
Ah,
for broadcasting and internet radio and stuff like that. I'm sure not real radio like AM band radio or FM, but I did buy it, and it's really damn sensitive, but it is real crisp and clear. Real,
yeah, it's
yeah, it is. It does.
Logitech HD webcam model C270, and it's for the 720
High def,
pixels, I guess.
and that's exactly what YouTube does. I mean, they accept 1080, but they broadcast in 720. But
Right.
I usually knock mine down to the lowest one, which I think is 360, just to save bandwidth and whatever, because
Right.
I'll sleep to this. Oh man. So we'll get through the Give You 400. I guess that's going to end up being probably mid-January, realistically. Latest case scenario, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on getting the money to him and getting the first thing we all need to do is send the dude $30, and I'm going to do that today because the sooner he still has to order all that. He's not getting silver shot. He's getting silver shavings.
All right. Right on.
Because they melt faster or easier.
Yeah.
So, and then he's still got to buy the sand, and he's popping for that, plus all whatever tools go along with the sand for. He said he'll take care of that. So whatever an ounce of silver is, we got to send it to him. I should have sent him the money months ago
Right.
when
And
silver was
well,
around $21. What
he
does it
also
say?
sent up a thing of saying, he gets it, people would want to see the product first before they did that. He sent me that in the text, but
What happened?
that he was okay with people waiting until they see the product.
Oh, to make the pour? Oh, you mean he was going to pour one before people sent him money?
I think that's what he was talking about.
Okay, I'll make sure that's the case, and then I'll buy. Well, I better send him the money while I got the money.
Right.
Was that a dog or like what was that? I heard a growl.
Crap, that probably was my stomach.
Damn, that sounded like a monster, dude.
Sorry, man.
You better eat.
That's probably, man.
You came right in from church, and then we got online, right? You didn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Man, this camera thing must be sensitive.
Yeah, you got a good microphone. Whatever's picking that up, man. You better hope you don't.
I don't know if it's the headphone. I don't know if it's the headset or the camera.
As long as you don't get any bad stomach below lower intestine. And, well, that congressman, I don't know his name, but he crapped himself. That was so funny. he was up standing at the podium and he crapped himself, and you can hear it. And then he lifts his leg. I would be a statue. I mean, I've done it before, so I'm not throwing stones.
Yeah.
But I think I cut that story out. I said it on the last Black and White. I gotta talk to JT this afternoon and see. We're either gonna do the Greek have you know this because it's a biblical thing, maybe. Have you guys covered it? Greeks have 5 different words that describe love.
Yeah.
We're going to cover those.
Right on.
Yeah. I don't know if he's got enough time between now and the first Saturday in January.
Yeah.
Or Jesus, that's in a few days.
Hmm.
Or the other thing I was going to ask him if he ever saw the movie Blazing Saddles, and I was going to hope he was going to say no. And then I was thinking about just doing a reaction video. Will he laugh?
Right.
Okay, JT in 1995 may have the same reaction as JT today. My reaction is not even the same because that's one of my favorite movies, but it's like the fun is taken out of a lot of the jokes, but when you put it in context and you realize that a Jew that grew up in World War II wrote the joke and he's making fun of the people who hate, just like, what was that movie he did? Hitler in Springtime for Hitler.
Uh-huh.
That was another Mel Brooks movie that was, not promoting as the millennial impaired might imply, but making fun of Hitler, not glorifying him.
Right.
And I think this movie is the same. And that dude, the dude in that movie, what was he gonna play? Dude, he had a wicked the sheriff, the black dude in Blazing Saddles. He turned down, I forgot what part it was, but he turned down like one of the biggest parts in Hollywood for a black male actor in those times to do. Oh wait, and it was a part that I think it's a part Richard Pryor ended up with. I can't remember, but when I heard he passed on it, I was like, holy cow, that guy's a big deal.
Right.
And Richard Pryor's the backup. It was Richard Pryor. I'm sure it was Richard Pryor. It was yeah. Anyway, I wish I knew the answer to that one, but so I don't know what's going on the next Black and White, but it's a lot of fun doing those with him. And
right.
it's
Looking forward to see it.
Yeah, it's eye-opening. He grew up the same way I did, pretty much, single mom, no money.
Right.
I think his mom might have waitress too. I can't remember that part. Anyway, God bless the waitresses today that are not working, like my ex-wife.
Right.
Walmart, every single parking spot at Walmart Supercenter was taken on the 23rd or the 22nd, and all these restaurants have to be closed. I don't get it. Shoulder to shoulder people. No one's waiting outside. Wow. Like they were in April and July.
Yeah.
And they're making money hand over fist. And every independent business person, is SOL. And I mean, you're in the middle of it, dude. I mean, every small town around you, the main streets, all the stores are empty. Am I wrong or right? I mean, think about all those little towns around you.
Yeah.
Is there a ton of vacancies or not?
I currently don't know.
Oh, well, the last time I've been down through Southern Illinois, it's like our favorite restaurant's not there next year. The best steak joint's gone.
Yeah. They'll end up going away, and then something else comes in. They're in there for a little bit, and then they say no, they drop out, and something else.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I can't remember the dam. What's up by Decatur? What lake is up by Decatur?
Oh, you got me on that one.
Shit. Is it Rend Lake?
No.
Rend Lake's down south past you, right?
Right. Okay. Yeah, Rend Lake's south of me.
Okay.
It sounds...
It's with an S. Shelbyville. All the towns around Shelbyville, for the 15 years I've been going down to Shelbyville, I'm sure it's longer, but I mean consecutive years in a row, every damn place on Main Street, next to the police station and the post office, they're on a 2-block stretch, both sides of the street. There is 3 businesses open. One's the police station, one's the post office, and one is the corner bar, which is like the only existing restaurant. And every little town around there, around Shelbyville, is the same damn way. That was loud and clear. So I don't know. It's a shame that those stores. It's not a new problem. It's a shame those buildings are beautiful and they may never be filled again. You know, I mean, that's some 1800s architecture there. You know, I mean, it looks like the Old West. Every damn one of those streets.
Now, luckily for ours is been filled up. Those older buildings
because of that giant corporation that's in your area, or maybe more than one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a blessing. Amen for that.
Yeah. If it wasn't for my work, and then we also have a Walgreens distribution.
Sweet. That's a good place for it.
Yeah.
Because you're right in between everything. Springfield, St. Louis, Indianapolis, kind of, depending on how far the hub is.
Right.
The hub goes. Well, that's nice. So there is some opportunity to have the American dream there. That's good.
Yeah.
It was coming.
We're like a we call that. They always said we're like a small Chicago. A fraction, really.
With a mayor that's not crazy. She's great. She sounds just like, every time she talks, I hear the teacher from Charlie Brown.
Oh
yeah. That's all I hear. Oh boy. Well, anyways, dude, is there anything else that we forgot we needed to go over or check out, or?
No. All I could think of is when we get the cameras and then check it up from there.
Just for giggles, do you want to change your microphone setting to see what the other microphone sounds like in case you got to do it?
Let's see here.
In an emergency situation during the races.
Camera, mic, go to audio. Okay, I'm on my mic. The default is microphone.
Oh, there's only one choice.
Oh, that it's running the webcam microphone. That's on default.
Okay, now switch it so it's not on your headset. Then switch it. If there's a choice.
Oh, let's see here. All right, default microphone from the HD webcam. Let's see here. Then there's a communications. That's the webcam one again. Stereo mix, real tech, audio.
Real tech's the one you're wearing on your head. Try that. Probably.
Oh, no, there is a headset. Yeah, headset.
Try it.
Audio.
Let's hear what it sounds like.
How about now?
Oh my gosh, dude, that's so compressed. Say a couple sentences. Wait, let me screen record it so I can send it back to you.
Let me know when you're ready.
Way better. Okay, go ahead. Say anything you want.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of Gibby's Treasures.
That sounds way better. Now switch it back to the other one so you can compare, and I'll send you the video when we're done.
All right, set it back to the
default. So I can catch it on video. Yeah, I didn't catch the first one. It sounds real good, dude.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's so compressed.
There's the default.
Yep. Okay. Say something.
Something is going on here. Hello, audio.
You're going to be very happy we played with that when you hear this. Yeah, that's a big difference.
Let's see if I can go to my my laptop one.
Yeah, let's hear what that sounds like. I stopped recording though.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll still tell you what it sounds like. It's going to probably sound worse than all of them. It should.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be the stereo mix.
I wonder what that is. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the 1967 Corgi Batmobile. It was designed before the Batmobile even had paint on it. Originally, they thought it was going to be gray with blue pinstripes. No, red, because the original 1966 Batman was wearing a red outfit, and they changed it to gray and blue.
I had to go back to the headset. The others didn't even show nothing.
Well, that sounds great.
Right on.
Okay, it did drop out after you said nothing, but maybe you said nothing after you said nothing. But here's the other thing. Maybe the latency and the chattering that we had at the beginning was, and for a test, why don't I leave the room and come back in, because that latency chatter happened as soon as I came into the room. And
Oh, check this out.
Yeah.
On this thing here, I'm seeing echo cancellation is check marked automatically, and then automatically adjust mic volume is checked automatically.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, my headset's going to sound as good as yours, and the sound quality will be amazing on that race.
Right on.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. I can't wait to get into that. That sounds way different.
Yeah, way a lot better.
Yeah, you want me to step out and step in and see if it gets chatter on the headset, and we'll know if it's the camera or if it's okay. Lee.
Doing the test here just the way I get set up for Gibby 400. So I just got a new play toy for Christmas, the webcam. Trying to test it out and see how it goes.
Hello?
Hello. That was my bad. I was looking in through my treasure chest.
Nothing. No latency, no chatter, dude.
Nothing, huh?
Yeah. We learned a lot in an hour.
Right on.
That's awesome. We got this game figured out. Now we just got to get the people over at Rumble to let us do live streams through.
Oh, yeah. That'd be so cool, dude.
I put it in an email to them. You know, they're really responsive. I email them, and then they go to my channel and they approve a couple videos.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I bet if they check into, they probably need to get more, we call that. Oh, dang it.
what's that?
I'm trying to think of the word. I can't even think of it right now.
What they need to get to get the live thing going?
Right. Right.
Yeah, I don't know what it
Servers.
is, but
Servers is what I'm thinking.
oh,
They probably need more. They probably need more servers.
Yeah, they probably just need more servers because they're getting their butts kicked by all this new traffic coming in.
Right.
I can't believe they put that one up. That how to keep Californians out of your state video up. You know, it was kind of like it was just like a mean joke. You know, I mean, it was serious and everything I said, and it was accurate, but it was kind of like That's, I mean, that's what's happening. That's already happening in damn Texas. You know, Texas is already getting this liberal, let's spend more money and give it to the poor, which never makes it to the poor. It just makes it to the politicians.
Right. On my screen, do you see something like shadows going
Yes.
up?
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder if that's because of the lighting.
Yes. I think it is the lighting. Point it up at the wall if you can. It should change the lighting. Yep. See, it went away.
Yep, it did.
Yeah. So you're going to have to get some light. Now, what I do for that, this is the best damn light I ever got. It's pretty sure it's from IKEA, but I got it at the Goodwill for like $3.99.
Oh yeah.
And I go to there, dude. I got 5 or 6 lamps around here. I get them all at the Goodwill. I get those tabletop like lamps like this that, you know, have a bendable neck on them. I'm not saying that's necessarily the best thing, and I do need to watch some lighting videos because the other kind of lighting that they're using a lot might be cheaper and might be better than this old-fashioned lighting, but I don't know. Actually, this probably is that. Those little
I got this.
LEDs. That's what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, dude, I just bought one.
I got that along with the little clip
That is very good lighting.
and the I can put the phone on there or whatever I choose to attach to it. Bendable.
With
So
the
I did get that.
magnifier at the end, is the halo lights a magnifier, right?
It's just a light.
Is it a handheld? No.
No, I can clip it to.
Oh, there's no
clip it to my
magnifying
base.
glass in the middle?
No, it's just a light.
Oh. Yeah, and I got this for the guitar picks, but I used it for sewing. And I'm going to make a few more of those bags. I might go live on the other channel and bust out 2 more of those bags for those 2 puppies and then be done with it. Yeah. But yeah, that halo light is real good. Does it have the 3 different types of light to choose from? The blue, the white, and the brown? Mine does too.
Yeah, let me see if I can get it going on here.
That's blue. That's the brown. That's the white. Definitely white, I think. That's white. That's blue. Blue is just for camera. I think the white light is best. My piece and your piece were probably made in the same factory and got 2 different names on them.
Right.
Now this other light doesn't even seem to matter anymore. Yeah, a little bit.
Green, off white. White.
Yours has green instead of blue?
Yeah, it looks like green to me. I'm a little bit colorblind.
Oh.
But
yeah, greens and blues are a problem for colorblind people, right? I knew one guy that
blue.
And he had brown pants. He had green pants and brown socks, and he thought it was brown pants and brown socks. And he wore it as a combination.
Right. There's the light.
Oh, that's good. Shine it down to see if it gets rid of those lines. Shine it on the whatever your camera's pointed at. It doesn't really get rid of the lines.
No. Maybe a bigger, brighter one.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll try it next time in the private. If you get another light, you could put it, you know, but of course you're going to be in a different spot, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not doing it where you're sitting. Actually, I'm quite happy. I should use this light for broadcasts. I'm going to upload all my all my short little 3-minute videos from the Kapowie channel up to Rumble in the next day or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might not get as much stuff. We don't seem to be the only people who are kind of like expect you to do the same content all the time are kind of people that subscribe from you, but the app itself doesn't care if you do 1,000 different subjects. You're not stuck in one niche because there are no niches yet.
Right. As there is whoever comes is whoever comes there.
Yeah, whatever you throw up is cool. You could do a dog video first, coin video next. We don't care. We'll put them both in battle.
Right.
So I'm going to take advantage of that because I was even thinking about starting a second channel and putting it all there, but I'm like, screw that. I got 22 people on my team, and maybe there's a way during the.
Oh, check that out.
What would you do? Put the light.
I'll put my hand up.
Oh, you white balance.
And then I took it away.
That's got to be some kind of white balancing you just did, or focusing.
Probably was.
Yeah.
Right on. Another new thing I figured out.
Yeah, there's 3 on the list, if not more. That's for sure. Oh man. So what was I saying? Jeez, I'm sorry. I don't expect you to remember. Ooh, I just heard this.
Rumble.
What?
The Rumble. You're putting up.
Oh yeah, 2 channels
videos.
over 1. Yeah, but the Gibby 400 might be a good time to invite people to your Rumble channel.
Right, I got to get a video out for that.
Yeah, I would take.
Sure do.
I would go back and do your kinetic. Maybe get one of your hotter videos from before. But here's the weird thing: is like it just because it was hot here, it might not be hot there. And things that nobody cared about here have very good chance of being big there. There's no way to calculate it.
Right.
You don't know what's going to work and what won't. But that kinetic video was awesome. But you got to edit that first part down to make the first 9 seconds. Either give them all the info in 9 seconds or have the action start in the first 9 seconds.
Right.
Because that's the only that after 9 seconds.
That's a killer right there.
Yeah, they can click away if they're not trying to get tickets all day. I was pretty proud of how I did that. I mean, my phone's been dinging all day long for people. I got put in a battle at midnight with that stupid video. I don't even know why they picked that. I got so much other stuff, but I'm pretty sure they're concerned that I'm not producing the stuff I'm putting up, my animation, because that's the stuff they're staying away from.
Right. Maybe that's something that was going on with YouTube. I think, have you heard a thing called shorts?
Yeah.
That's just if people doing short videos, the way it's easier for them to watch the video and then go to another video.
Yeah. If they didn't screw around with that if they didn't jack around with me with putting ads on my crap, I might get into that because I did click on that and I did get sucked into that. But I'm not here to be their bitch. I'm not putting up content and as a hobbyist and they're making money off of it. Screw that. I'm not doing that's slave labor. Just like Black Lives Matter isn't giving any of that $10 billion to Black America. George Soros gets to keep it. The people who earned it didn't get 2 cents. That's exactly the same thing. They're reintroducing slavery in little tiny bits and pieces like this. You make videos. You're not monetized. So what? We get paid off of your crap. No way. I didn't sign up.
Yeah.
Sign up for that. I wrote a thank you letter to Rumble, and I think that's why they're being nice to me. But it was sincere, and I said thank you for allowing people to say what they think, and allowing people who disagree to just ignore them. Which is the way things are done. But no matter what laws you change, you can't make people like you.
Right.
And that seems to be the agenda. We're gonna pass enough laws till you love us. Oh, good luck.
Right.
Anyways, brother, I think we got everything covered here, right?
Yeah, I think so. And
so what do you think? do you think we'll do the announcement of the drivers?
I'm hoping here about a week when I get the rest of the other videos from the other teams.
I wonder if the people that attend the Gibby 400 would be higher if you didn't announce the videos until the day of the race, or the drivers till like real close to the race or the day of the race.
Hmm.
As long as the channel's present.
Right.
I don't know. It's a big stunt. You gotta get the word out on that one. Of course, everybody subscribed to you. I don't know, because if you do the announcement video, do you boil the interest down to 6 people? I mean, although it's going to be, like a car crash, you have to watch. Like what the hell is the Gibby 400? And I think people will be pleased to find out. I don't know. I don't even know if that's
they're all in this. They're all in suspense now. It's like,
yeah, they're gonna love it.
don't quite. Once it's all said and done, they will know.
And not only you think you're gonna love the Gibby 400, you're gonna love the Gibby 1000, 600 times more.
Yeah. We have Robo Rose Jade is in. She's saying hi.
Howdy. Hello.
Red Hay Love.
Hello. Happy holidays. Whichever one you're still celebrating. Box Day. Box Day is when they give stuff that they got back to people, the poor, right?
That sounds right.
Damn, you should have a Box Day next year. For the church, for the shelter.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that'd be something good to do.
Yeah, have a box. Say, hey, we're celebrating Canadian Box Day. But if that's what it is, because I think it's like, I got this from Uncle Charlie. I'm never going to use it. Let's put it in a box and give it to the poor. I think that's the idea of the holiday, and I think that can also include like things from your house that aren't garbage. If I'm even right. I mean, I've been trying to figure out what Box Day was since I was in 6th grade, and I'm just getting little pieces of it over the years, so I don't even know if I'm right.
That could be just another thing of do for they call that clean and green. You're cleaning green, or you're cleaning your house and stuff that you don't use anymore. Out to the road for a trash man.
Yeah, I've been trying to clean and green for 6 months, dude. I brought a whole empty giant 2-wheel garbage can into my house and into my bathroom, and I threw everything away. Every damn thing except for my daughter's stuff and my toothbrush and it's like, well, this cough medicine is from 2011. Why don't we just start fresh? So I just gutted the whole damn bathroom. Tossed it out, everything out, and it felt amazing. Found some really important stuff that I've been looking for, but found some tools I was looking for that ended up getting left underneath the sink last time I fixed it. Yeah, that's a good feeling. I need to do that in a couple other rooms, especially on my toy table upstairs, which has got about 1,000 cardboard boxes that could be probably narrowed down to 1 or 2. Anyway, so I think we did good today. I think we learned a lot.
Right.
About what's coming, and however you want to do this. I mean, just if I'm not saying wait to assign. I'm not saying wait to assign the vehicles to the channel. We could do that early, and then they have a physical picture of their racing car, and they could show it off and promote it, and then after everyone knows who that, even though the owner of the channel knows who's going to be driving it before he shows it off, still, I don't know. It's up to you. It's totally up to you. Now, also, if you do it like Friday night, you announce the drivers. Saturday morning, you have the race. I believe 90% of the people who saw it the day before will be there the next morning because you didn't give them time to have life happen in between. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah,
I think,
we have to get a hold of the drivers.
do we? Or do we just have to say, hey, if you want to find out if you're a driver, be here and leave it at that? Whatever so-and-so day, on this day, we're announcing the drivers. The following day, the race will happen. I don't know. Because, like, if you announce the drivers this Saturday and you have the race next Saturday, between this Saturday and next Saturday, a lot of shit happened in people's lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Agree to that. I agree to that one.
That's why I'm saying get them. You got them Friday night, and when they wake up Saturday, it's fresh on their brain. So no matter where the races happen in Saturday, you know, I mean, geographically, you could have it whatever time you want. Then why not do it 12 hours or 14 hours later, you know, or 16 hours? You know, anything under 24 is good, especially if you're announcing the drivers on a Friday and, you know, before Saturday midnight, you have your race. You know, people are going to say, oh, yeah, you know, the people are going to. I mean, if you did it in the morning, I always tried to do Saturday morning and I always did really bad, but I always do really bad on live streams. But you know, back then that's when me and Stormtrooper were trying to figure it out on my original channel. And he was like, dude, Saturday morning, no way. It's never going to work on Saturday. You got to get up during the week at night. And I didn't believe him, but he might have been right, you know, because I couldn't get two people to give a crap on Saturday morning or Sunday morning. And JT is doing the Sunday afternoon thing. And those guys don't get the crowd I think they would get if they did it at night. I don't know. But this is a different thing. This is a race. It's who's, you know, a lot of people work Saturday morning. That is true. I don't know.
I'm back.
But, ooh, you just chattered again.
Hey, Nickel and Dimes, can you guys hear me?
Did he chatter?
Hey, Red, are you back?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I believe what it was, I had to get back to. Yeah, I can hear you. You hear me now?
Yeah, you just chattered for a second. Why? Did you drop out? Because if you
I
drop out of
believe
the
my
stream,
connection went out for a
okay, if
minute
you
there.
lose your connection, they hold it for you, unlike the other app that everybody uses. So that's what's cool about this, because the other streamer app has to be on your computer. This is in the cloud. So while you were gone, I was still here.
Right. And I had a buffering. It was on mine, and then it buffered on yours, and then connectivity came back.
Oh, wow. So I was off for a second. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think we learned what we could learn. You could look into that strategy. I don't know if it's true or not, but there is a rumor that Gibby 400 bars might be available in copper and silver to the public, maybe.
Will be as soon as we can have that available.
Yeah, Indy was saying that he's open to try that idea. And I think these are going to be some pretty special looking bars. If you guys seen the logo, it's going to be just like that, but in silver. Or, dude, I would love one of these in a big piece of chunky copper that I could use for like a paperweight or something.
Right on.
Oh, that would be bad. I really want to start designing coins now that I got this 3D printer and I got a friend named Indy who has a smelting machine.
Nickel and dime. Let's see here. I think I saw a thing from Nickel and Dime a while ago. Oh, can I drive two cars at the same time?
No. You made a rule about that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Went in the email?
I think, but it wasn't sent to subscribers to know.
Okay, but it's still, yeah. I don't think you can drive two. That would
No, no, we want to give other people a chance too. Yeah, I got that figured out. If same person won twice on another
Whatever channel
team,
shows up first doesn't have to change.
right?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, there's no reason because everybody's going to get some kind of one of these pores. You know, what size it is going to be determined by what happens when you divide that much silver up. But it'd be silly to send one person away with 2 loser trophies,
Right.
you know, or bars or whatever. If that's the way it ends up, it should end up like that. Like the winner's going to get like, who knows how big he's going to feel comfortable, 1 ounce, 2 ounce, custom pour bar, and then whatever's left will be divided by the other 5 teams in a similar size bar. And
Right.
then are we up in the air about wasn't there a problem with the idea of the winner of the 6 teams going up against the celebrity car for the gold, because the gold could go to
Oh,
the audience?
yeah, gold could go to the audience. That's the twist. Yeah, we'll get that figured out too. Of how let's see if I can pop this here up.
Oh, you know what? Maybe we could do is we could leave the driver with the gold and take
Can
his
you see
silver
that?
port. Yes.
The wheel.
Yes.
Okay, I got that set up to where I can get that through there and check and see. I
For
wonder if
did it have any names on that wheel that people shouldn't see?
no,
Okay.
no, those are the fake names.
Okay.
But I gotta figure out how to get names from chat into this.
Okay. What part of the at what point is the wheel going to be used for picking the person from the chat that will be
For the gold. If
okay
they
for the gold? Now here's what
right,
else I was thinking. If the other channels or somebody protests the idea of, which was the idea from the beginning, but still have that celebrity race, and then give the prize. What if instead of taking the gold away from the driver, you took the silver bar away from the driver, or the driver gets to choose which one they lose if they're present? That way he
right,
doesn't get, that way you're not pissing off the winner.
right.
I don't know.
Trying to figure out here of how to
The
make
wheel.
you guys give you guys wrenches.
Oh, you can only do that afterwards. You go back after this, after the live stream. You have to do that from YouTube. You can't do it from here. So when
Oh,
your live stream
right.
reposts, like in 4 hours, it's going to take probably by tomorrow. It will repost. You can go back in the chat and turn anyone who's in the chat. If you click on their name, that's the way you could turn them into mods. Or you can go into any other live stream that you've had in the past. If the same people are here that were in there, you could just don't have to wait for this to post. You go back in the last live stream and change them from there. You could just don't have to wait.
Right. You still there?
Yeah. So with the wheel, what you could do, it might be faster to just do it with paper and just write names down, but you could just the most important thing is if you do a question that you don't ask a question that requires any skill to know the answer. Like the perfect question is, what's your favorite color? Then you pick a number earlier. Okay, I'm going to pick a number. There's 100 people in here. I'm going to pick a number 1 through 100, and I'm going to count down that many people. So you pick 99, you count down, you got your name 99, throw that in hat. Do it again. pull like
Right.
5 names or something like that, and then put them in a hat or a jar and pull that one name, and that one person that's in the chat will be represented by the celebrity driver.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the wheel thing, I mean, if you can type faster than you can write, then do the wheel thing. I like to avoid the wheel because I don't believe the wheel. There is no way, actually, without using atomic power. This is the God's truth. Sounds crazy. You cannot make a random anything without an atomic clock, without an atomic power. It has to be atomic, because the only other way to do it is by creating scenarios where a human picks what number the computer's going to pick.
Right.
So true randomness is not possible through an app. That's why I always, you know, even though I did spend the $3 or whatever on the winner picker app, I found it to be a waste of time when I did look into the truth about random, because you see these damn wheels and it's the same damn person every time. You know, it's
And
not a random
that does
wheel.
happen.
Yeah, and that's because the computer keeps picking the scenario where number 5 on the wheel wins.
Yeah.
You know, and it just keeps defaulting into the same choice when it's got probably thousands of choices to go. And I think the combination choices and the way they do the combinations is really difficult and long, but still it's not random. It's just difficult and long.
Ah.
You know, there's nothing random about it. So that's my 2 cents. And I think when you do it that way, that you tell people I'm doing it this way because of the lack of randomness in a wheel. You know,
Right.
because
And I can have one of my kids pull out from the hat or whatever have you.
That is random as you can get.
Yeah.
You know, have somebody that's not you picking it out of the hat, and then you announcing the name. Now, if the race is done live, now here's the thing: if the race is pre-recorded, what you can do is you could pick the names Friday night, and then have the race Friday night, and then air the race Saturday. Not so much editing, but more removing of dead stuff. And then during the premiere of that, you can
tell who that person is, and
from there is you could do all the announcements from. Actually, no, you might be able to. I don't know. Well, I guess you could do it. You could announce the name from the chat before it gets to that part of the race. You know, so you could just say, okay, I'm going to ask 3 questions. I'm going to pull 3 names out of the chat. One in the first, 10 minutes, one in the second 10 minutes, one in the third 10 minutes. And then I'm going to pick that name, and you could pre-put in the video. I can even pre-make little things you could slide in there. Say, hey, everybody, pay attention to the chat and answer the question below if you want a chance of winning the winner's gold or silver pour bar, whatever you decide at the time. Or whatever goes down, and that way, because I've done that before, where I pre-record things that are going to have to be timed out. Hey, everybody, leave your answer for this now, and then you're paying attention in the chat, and you pull your numbers, and then you're like, okay, announcing the first name in the hat, silver, bobbin or whatever. And then you do that 3 times. And before the race, before the celebrity race against the winner, because you could go straight through, the team will be there. If the driver's not there, the team will make the decision for the driver. Does he want to keep the gold or does he want to keep the silver? If that's part of the race, if you're worried about that being a problem. But either way, you could still do that race the night you have the race, whether it's public or private, and then
do the edit part of it.
Yeah, the night before, the teams will know, the drivers will know. But if you're willing to stay up that night and edit out the crap, the garbage out of the video, the slow points in the video, like in between races and having the other cars, pull out in the track and all that stuff, and that all the time that's going to take. you know, and then
Right.
put it back up. Of course, leaving it up there doesn't hurt either if it's not too bad too long, because that's more time towards your 4,000 hours.
Yeah.
And I would start doing more gold panning live stuff, so you start getting the numbers like Maximum Silver Stacker's gotten, because that guy's gotten 5,000 hours between October and a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's 4 months. He got more than what you need from 4-hour live streams. So, panning gold might not be such a bad idea because it's something that you're already doing. You know what I mean? And you could even set up which wouldn't, I don't think
Right.
anybody would
Right.
take
Right.
a Patreon.
Yeah, because it's going to be too cold to go out there and do any metal detecting.
Yeah. And you could switch back and forth in the seasons. But, you could think about it. I would think about a Patreon, and say, hey, you guys want to donate for bags for me to pull gold out of? That, of course, in that case, you're probably giving away the gold. You're better off just buying,
Well, I was.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of Wizard?
Yeah, I think I saw him the other day.
Fire Gold Wizard.
I've heard of it.
I can, and people does like the donation thing for that. I did. Yeah, I can get plenty of videos of that happen.
And then he gets people, they donate for the bag, and then he gives away the gold, or he keeps it? Or am I off track? You're breaking up.
Yeah, I did that little thing again. And then at the end, when he reaches that certain subscriber amount, and he gets all.
You broke up.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay, start all over. Wizard does what?
Hello?
Yeah, hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Yeah, once he gets all those videos and doing all those bags of pay dirt, and it goes into the can, and then when he reaches that certain amount of subscribers, and then that can end up going to one person.
Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
can of all that gold and some pay dirt, and yeah, it goes to one person.
That's pretty cool.
I think it was probably my internet. It was going in and out. I guess that's probably what was going on. Had to move my laptop a little bit closer. Either that or my son's playing.
He's playing what? You broke up again.
On a Xbox, and there I go again.
You're fighting him for memory right now.
Looks like froze up.
Yeah, you're battling him.
That's probably what it is.
All right, well, we'll let him play. I'm just showing off the rest of my W collection.
Yeah, those are so sweet, dude.
I'm so glad I started chasing this early. I got all 64. This is all except for some of my dimes. These 1996 dimes are I think I don't have 68 because 68's like $200 or $300. What do I have? 2 of these? I might have 2 of these. If I do, I'll have to give one away. Nope. Yeah, I think I got all the pennies. There was, I don't know, I think there was 3 nickels. I know I got at least 2 of them. I gave one to my dad. He's starting to kind of get into coins. This is the oldest one. This one right here. I got an MS-63 population 2. Yeah.
Yeah. That is.
It's population 2. Where is it? MS60. It's real low. It's an MS64 dime. Ooh, that's the March of Dimes. That's a 69 Ultra Cameo. March of Dimes, West Point.
Rebel Rose. On what denomination are you talking about? Nickels?
He's asking, or he's saying something.
Nickels quarters? It was asking a question. What are the
Oh, he's asking a question.
1967s worth? No.
Oh God, I don't know. The 1967 dimes.
Yes, well, I was asking if it was dimes
Oh
or
gosh,
nickels.
I don't know. I only know about war nickels, which are last time I saw $2 each, but they're probably $3.50 now. But this is the one population 2, MS64 PL,
Right.
and the ones that have low population usually go for crazy money. I can't get this one to go. I mean, I did post it for crazy money. I think $900, but compared to other ones with population 40 that don't even have silver in them, that have gone for that much. So I don't think I was being crazy. I mean, I would take 300, but the fact there's only 2 of these and the coin's 30 years old, that's it. What are the odds of another one of these MS64 PLs showing up in the world? Yeah, it's not in good shape, but it's population 2
Right.
for NGC.
Yeah, Rebel Rose, I think the 1967s, I think if you have a mint state,
And then
I
what?
think I think you have a mint stake and got it slabbed,
And what
that could be
mint?
worth some money. But
Is it
just
silver?
silver count is from 42 to 45,
Uh,
35% silver on nickels.
yeah, the war nickel. The war nickel for 3 years.
Yeah.
So that was those 3 years. So the war nickels in really good condition. I heard there's not a lot of them, but just to get a plain old is just $2 or $3. But you got one that's slabbed and in nice shape, you're probably talking about money. But I never ever invest, with the exception of the West Points. This is the only part of my collection that has anything to do with the value is based on how people feel. Everything else is silver. Everything else is garbage, junk silver that is only valued by its weight in silver, because the value of silver never, the silver's not going to someday not be worth nothing.
You just cut out.
Oh, silver's never not going to have no value. It'll always have value, but there are $1 million stamps that you could literally wipe your butt with, that people that died in the 70s would give their left arm for, but they're dead. And the people who care
Right.
about these West Points someday will be dead. And at that point, they're not worth anything. So this is a fun thing. And if you're a pretty loaded, wealthy person, then I'd say have fun. But if you're investing and you're working for your money's not working for you in your life, then I would say only buy junk silver as cheap as you can get it, even if there's no dates on the damn thing. Stay away from Mercury dimes, because they weigh, what was it, 28% lower than, I figured it out, 22% less weight. It took 55 Mercury dimes to equal 50 Roosevelt dimes in weight, because
Oh, really?
yeah.
Probably because of that composition
And they've had so many more years to be circulated. So if you ever put them
that they're
next to,
using.
yeah, the Mercury dimes a little bit is like 60% the thickness of a Roosevelt dime. So my collection is half dollars, silver half dollars, silver quarters, and silver Roosevelts. And then I do have some cowboy money sprinkled in.
Right.
But that's just the fun money. And actually, if you're new to stacking, and I'm sorry if you're not, don't I don't mean to assume that. I just don't know. My very, very first video is the perfect information to inject into someone's brain who is just getting into this, because it presents you with all of the options and tells you why at this point, not forever, but today, you don't want to do this. Like my whole plan is you're going to spend $1,000, $20 a week for the next 52 weeks, which is $1,000. Is that your stomach?
Right.
What's that
I
sound?
think that was the garage. I think that was the garage door that time.
Okay, I thought it was your stomach because that was evil.
It's like, go get something to eat, boy.
Satan lives in my belly. Satan lives in, but this right here is 1856. Is that it? I'm always forgetting. 1852. This is real cowboy money. A trime, my favorite coin of all time. Can I get that? I can't tell if it's showing up because I'm blind, but I think it would be. Technically, should be. They say it's damaged.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It is. You can see
It
the
showed
detail.
up pretty nice.
I love this one.
Yeah.
I think I paid like $20 for this, but it should have went for like 80 or up. But I just kept stalking. I just watched stuff on eBay till sometimes there's stuff that just slips by everybody else. But the design on this, there's 4 different designs, and most of it's based on there's lines around the star, like a outline on some of them. It's a great coin, and chances this could have been in Wyatt Earp's pocket or Billy the Kid's pocket.
Yeah, it definitely could. I was on Facebook and I noticed it's an auction place, and they actually have some of those on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Slabbed or not? I like them either way. Were they in slabs?
No, they're not slabbed.
I buy those. I can usually get these for about, not in a slab, in crap condition, and most of them will have a hole drilled through them. And if it wasn't for that hole, they wouldn't even exist anymore, because this is the most hated coin in American history by the people who used it.
Yeah.
And but they were used for jewelry. That was the only good use they could put these things to, because basically this gets a little sweat on it and sticks to the back of the $50 you just gave the merchant. These were made for the post office. Pretty much the only reason they made them is because the post office didn't want to have change. It cost between 2 cents and 6 cents in just a 15-year period back in 1852 to mail a letter. It just kept changing. The price kept fluctuating because at one point it got cheap. It started at 3 cents. It went to 6 cents. It went back to 3 cents. It went to 2 cents. So making a 3-cent trime made a lot of sense at the time, because they finally got the cost of a letter down because they grew enough. There was enough letters in the system to pay for it. So people just truly hated this thing. It was only in production, maybe a decade, or maybe 12 years. It was really short.
Oh,
really,
yeah?
Yeah, it had a very short shelf life. And in that, every 2 years, they changed the design slightly. Like there's designs in the letter C, but that used to be blank. Some of them, I believe, have 13 stars. There's 3 or 4 different versions, and what the almost always in coins, the last version made is the rarest. It seems like that's the thing. It's never the oldest one. This is 1952. This is the oldest one you could buy, but there's a plenty of these, but I think it's the 1957s that are, really difficult hands on. So that's the thing with coins. But I watched my very, very first video. And when you go to my YouTube video, hit videos, then hit newest or oldest up in the right-hand corner by the little sandwich, you get to hit the drop-down menu. And then that way it'll show up, because YouTube only carries like half of my videos that you could scroll through, and you actually have to know what you're looking for to get past. I don't know why they limit my old content. They don't show, I know I'm on the shit list with them. I've got their attention, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Right.
I just, I know you got to go. I'm going to end what I need to say on this. And I should have said this the other night. The reason I'm redheaded step stacker is because I am the underdog. I've always been the underdog, and I'm always rooting for and fighting for the underdog. So all of these political videos I do are me reacting to people, in this case, rights getting trampled on. That's basically what it comes down to. I'm sticking up for the redheaded stepchild because I am. I was the one that was picked on, but I was the biggest one out of anybody got picked on. So when the really weak or meek or crippled were picked on, I got involved. And I told my daughter that growing up, if you see someone getting bullied, you step in. And my daughter's got a sharp enough tongue like myself to be able to end something like that verbally. Her verbal judo is excellent. And that's required for things like this. And I had to pull some verbal judo the other night. And I don't apologize for it, because it was what I called it. It was a cancellation culture. So anyways, Gibby, I love you, and I thank you for bringing me up for this, man.
All right, no problem, man. Thank you for coming in, and so we can get this checked out before
and
we
I'm
end
gonna
up.
go get some of them leftovers from Christmas. How about you?
Oh, I'm definitely going. I'm starving Marvin. So right on, and guys, thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. And oh, there you are.
Peace and love, dude. You're breaking up again.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks for everything.
And thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So yeah, guys, yeah, appreciate you guys coming in. Hopefully this here sounded good to you guys, and getting this prepared for the Gibby 400. So as always, at the end of my streams or my videos, everyone have a golden day.